Can you talk about the tone of this one? Is it different than the other films that we've seen that are Fantastic Four? Is there comedy? What would you say?
I think the tone of this film is pretty grounded in reality. A little darker, a little more grit to it compared to the other films. I feel like it's more of an origin story. You get a chance to really grow with these characters from before the accident when we get our powers to afterwards. So I think it's a nice coming of age story about the characters on stage.
Josh Trank has described it as dark and blue. I think it's kind of interesting.
So what are each of your powers?
Say again?
What are each of your powers?
That's what you want to use one of the questions on?
I think we get three. Mr. Fantastic can stretch. I'm a man made of rocks.
Human torch kind of stuff.
I'm the invisible woman.
Do you know how? Can you say how many movies you guys signed on for? You know what? I see a sniper aimed at your chest, so don't kill me.
More than one.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Usually when you sign for something like this, it's like 3 or 4. Yeah. Honestly, usually that's what the contract is.
One last question, guys. Thank you.
The thing with the Fantastic Four is that they are superheroes, comic book characters. But at the same time, in the comic books, there's this strong element of sci-fi. Can we expect a little bit of that? I mean, it's hardcore in that way, in the sci-fi chapters.
Yeah, I think that's probably what separates our, if you want to lump it in this genre, these superhero films that seem to be coming out in loads every summer. That is where ours, I think, is a little different, that we absolutely take the physics and the science fiction aspects of it, very seriously. And yeah, I think that gives it a nice, kind of grounding, a little more seriousness than, some of the other ones. But yeah, there is, Josh has compared it to some Cronenberg stuff, and I think just the vibe from the trailer, which that's the only footage we've seen from it, that maybe it's a little more heavy on the science fiction than some of the other superhero franchises.
But really, the Fantastic Four, they're more than the superhero team, family.
Yeah.
Can you guys talk a little bit about how you built the on-set chemistry and the more, are you guys becoming a real family off camera as well?
Yeah, we bought a house in Malibu together. Just like brunching
they
every
hate each other, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't stand each other.
Yeah.
Alright guys, sorry we have to keep moving on. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.